Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do another reaction video. My last couple of videos have been about German things, so Audi cars and then a couple of German facts. So let's look at some German food. I learned a bit of German in high school a long time ago, so can also see if I can work out some of the words if I remember them. I do remember most, or not most, but some of the names in German for food. And so, yeah, let's have a look at this. This is the most popular German foods. I'll leave a link for the original video down in the notes so that you can watch it for yourself. So let's jump into it. I'm expecting it's going to be pretty hearty food, stews and sauerkraut and that sort of stuff. So let's have a look.
Top 5 most popular German foods. Einfach
And beer, hopefully. Let's hope there's some beer.
lecker. Weißwurst mit süß.
Number 5, Weißwurst mit süßem Senf. So, Weiss is white, Wurst is sausage, so white sausage, mit with süßem. Cute. Or sweet. Senf, mustard. So white sausage with sweet mustard.
Süßem Senf, or white sausage with sweet mustard, is a Bavarian specialty that is in many ways emblematic of Bavarian culture and tradition. A type of Brühwurst, or scalded sausage, it is most often served with sweet mustard, and a type of soft pretzel called Brezel. It can be served at breakfast, rather surprisingly, but can be eaten at any time of the day, which is why a large stein of beer is something that almost always accompanies it. Weisswürste can be eaten in a variety of ways, from the standard cutting them into pieces and dipping them into sweet mustard, to the traditional Bavarian way called Zuzeln, or sucking in Bavarian, which involves sucking the meat out of the sausage. But however you decide to eat your Weißwurst, we know you'll love it. Sauerbraten, or
Right, Sauerbraten. Sounds familiar. Is it sour? It's sour, braten. Braten, sour, onions?
pickled roast is a near universal German specialty that everyone needs to try at least once. It's essentially a type of pot roast that can be made from lamb, beef, pork, venison, and even horse. Normally, the meat is marinated for several days in a variety of spices, along with vinegar, wine, and other seasonings, and when finally served, has a very distinct flavor, with the meat being incredibly tender and delicious due to days of marinating.
So yeah, like I said, German food's generally really hearty food, which is what, if you live in a cold country, this is the kind of food that you want. Yeah, I'd like that. I love roast meat. So yeah, it looks like some mashed potato fried there or something, and cabbage.
It's often served alongside the traditional German side dish called Knödel, which is a type of dumpling often made of dough or potato starch and pickled red cabbage with bits of apple. Sauerbraten is considered by some to be the preeminent national dish of Germany, and once you taste it, you'll surely know why. Hotakritsu, or literally red grit, is a sweet dish traditionally made in northern Germany. It's usually made with a type of
Some of German desserts are just unbelievable. So rich and fantastically desserty. Not my thing. I don't eat dessert, but the ones that I've tried, like their creams and everything just goes together.
starch, sometimes potato, or more traditionally, semolina, and is then mixed with what are sometimes called red summer berries, such as red currant, blackberries, blackcurrant, raspberries, strawberries, and others of the kind. The preparation is simple and involves mixing the berries with the grit by boiling them together and mixing them with sugar, similar to a pudding. The result is a simple but unbelievably sweet dessert that is both mouth-watering and typical of northern German cuisine. Currywurst is the ultimate fast food dish originating in Germany, and few Germans would deny the popularity of this food and its symbolic value or its cult status. Serve with a bratwurst, or fried pork sausage, which is usually cut into pieces and often accompanied by a side of fries or pommes and sometimes a brötchen or bread roll. The sausage is often drenched in ketchup and curry powder to give it a distinct taste. It might not be the healthiest food out there, but there are few things as finger-licking good as a giant Currywurst to go.
Yeah, so this is what Germany's famous for, all their wurst, all their sausages. I actually remember watching Anthony Bourdain before he killed himself. He was actually in Berlin and he went out at 2 o'clock in the morning, went to some vendor and got this dish. And then he went back and got another one, and then he went back and got another one. So it must be pretty nice, and particularly that when the temperature is down. But yeah, that's what they're famous for. I'd love to eat that.
Lebkuchen is a traditional sweet German baked good that is enormously popular during Christmas. It comes in a wide variety of types. Typically, it's made with honey and a mixture of spices such as ginger and cloves, as well as nuts and sometimes candied fruit. Lebkuchen has a truly unique taste of sweetness and a kind of strange.
Kind of looks like gingerbread, doesn't it? But I would imagine it tastes pretty similar. Seems expensive, €500.
But delightful taste of spice reminiscent of cinnamon, but one you can really only experience for yourself. In addition to a variety of ingredients, there are also hard and soft types. Lebkuchen is usually only eaten around Christmas, but it tastes so good that we'll bet that you'll want to be eating it year-round.
So in the West, we have to thank Germany for a lot of the Christmas traditions. As you just saw, that traditional Christmas setup, that's exactly what we do today. Go decorating the tree and having all the sock and all the decorations. This sort of food, you know, Christmas is a special time to have specialties. We all get that from Germany.
For more top lists like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out our other.
Yeah, so like I said, that was interesting. Two of them were desserts that I'm not really into, but the rest were, you know, definitely what I'd eat and what they're famous for. I'm surprised they didn't have their German goulash there. But anyway, nice, quick, easy video. Thanks for watching. If you want more of these reactions to German stuff, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and we will catch you later. Auf Wiedersehen.